Tucker Carlson recently criticized Barack Obama's character by referring to a statement put out by his church that called its members to become soldiers for black freedom, and then twisted it around until he claimed that it was racist. But if you listen to what was said, it's really quite clear what the church intended the message to mean. When the church talks about black freedom, it's clear that they use the word black because black people in this country have had and do have less freedom than white people in this country. This in no way excludes white freedom, and to say it does would be logically incorrect. It simply talks about the sociological reality in America today. To deny the past and present inequality between blacks and whites in this country is just a denial of a long struggle of a persecuted people. If I wanted to use the word as a weapon, Tucker Carlson's denial would more appropriately be called racism than the statement made by Obama's church in the search of equality. As our Constitution attempts to guarantee freedom independent of race, it seems appropriate that a prospective leader of our country would also share these values. When a church makes a statement like this, it isn't intended to be used out of context in a political way, in this case in a very legalistic political way. Is this really how we Americans want to use our sought-after democracy? In light of the previous failure to elect a competent leader, it seems like it might be wise to have a thoughtful and enlightened process this time around. But your comments, Mr. Carlson, are crap, and I think you really need to look at what your intentions are as a journalist. None of the things I've said involve a lot of cleverness to understand, but you've taken a simple statement and turned it around into what you want it to mean. And what that kind of dishonesty does is turn our democratic process into a sleazy brawl of words with no meaning. You should be ashamed of yourself.